Celebration is often used as an excuse to play extremely loud music, but in the town of Oton, there is a more nefarious intent behind the blasting of tunes. Beneath the guise of festive cheer and revelry lies a darker reality where loud music is used as a tool to exert power and control over others. The constant barrage of noise is not just a nuisance, but a deliberate attempt to invade the privacy, disturb the peace of mind, and even drive depressed individuals to the brink of despair. In this context, the use of loud music takes on a more sinister connotation, one that is eerily reminiscent of rape, the violent and coercive act of taking away someone's autonomy, dignity, and sense of safety. The fact that victims are often powerless to stop their neighbors' loud music is a stark illustration of the power dynamics at play in this community. The use of gigantic loudspeakers and the fact that multiple families live together in a compound, ganging up on anyone who dares to complain, creates a culture of intimidation and fear. This is not just a case of noise pollution, it's a form of psychological warfare, where the perpetrators use their noise as a weapon to assert their dominance and control over their neighbors. The loud music becomes a means to rape the senses, to violate the personal space, and to leave the victims feeling helpless and traumatized. For those who are already vulnerable, the constant noise can be a devastating blow to their mental health. The World Health Organization has recognized noise pollution as a significant risk factor for mental health problems, including depression, anxiety, and even cardiovascular disease. The constant stress and anxiety caused by the noise can lead to a range of symptoms, from insomnia and fatigue to irritability and mood swings. For individuals who are already struggling with mental health issues, the added stress of noise pollution can be catastrophic, leading to a decline in their mental health and even suicidal thoughts. The use of loud music in this context can be seen as a form of emotional rape, where the perpetrators are taking away the victim's sense of control, dignity, and well-being. The fact that the neighbors in Oton are using their loud music as a means to bully and intimidate their victims is a clear indication of a deeper societal problem. The lack of empathy and compassion for those who are affected by the noise is staggering, and the fact that the perpetrators are able to gang up on anyone who complains suggests a culture of mob mentality and bullying. This is not just a case of noise pollution, it's a symptom of a broader societal issue, where the powerful prey on the weak and the vulnerable are left to suffer in silence. The use of loud music as a means to assert power and control is a manifestation of a rape culture, where the strong exploit and abuse the weak, and the authorities turn a blind eye to the suffering of the victims. The use of loud music as a means to invade someone's privacy and disturb their peace of mind is a fundamental breach of human rights. Every individual has the right to the quiet enjoyment of their home, free from the disturbances and intrusions of others. The fact that the perpetrators in Oton are able to flout this right with impunity is a stark illustration of the failures of the system. The authorities, who are supposed to protect the rights and well-being of all citizens, seem to be turning a blind eye to this issue, leaving the victims to suffer in silence. The question remains, what can be done to address this issue and protect the rights and well-being of those affected? How can we hold the perpetrators accountable for their actions and ensure that they are not able to continue using their noise as a means to bully and intimidate their neighbors? The answer lies in a combination of education, awareness, and community action. By raising awareness about the impact of noise pollution on mental health and well-being, we can build a culture of empathy and compassion, where the rights and needs of all individuals are respected and protected. Furthermore, the authorities must take action to address this issue by enforcing noise regulations and holding perpetrators accountable for their actions. This may involve working with community leaders and organizations to develop and implement effective noise reduction strategies, as well as providing support and resources to those who are affected by noise pollution. Ultimately, it will require a fundamental shift in the way we think about noise and its impact on our communities, and a recognition that the right to quiet enjoyment of one's home is a fundamental human right that must be protected at all costs. The use of loud music as a means to assert power and control must be recognized for what it is: a form of emotional rape, a violation of human rights, and a threat to the well-being and dignity of individuals and communities.